This is for entertainment purposes only, family. Tonight is a big one. Tonight is a massive one. I'm talking about the lunar blood moon lunar eclipse that will be shining over Kenya from about 8:30 p.m. to about 10 p.m. And you can catch it live and direct from wherever you are on this sacred nation or in this sacred nation. And this particular blood moon lunar eclipse marks the ending of an era. Not just ERA, but ERROR. It is the end of foreign dominion. It is the end of having leaders who kill, steal, and destroy. Leaders who are puppets of a foreign order. Leaders who thrive on human sacrifice and blood rituals and foreign demonic altars to remain in power. It is the end of that chapter. It is the end of that narrative. It is the end of that book of life. It's done, family. It's over. What we've been transitioning into since last year, June 25th, culminates tonight. The freedom we were crying for, the end of the colonial and the neo-colonial system, because all these presidents we've had, are they 5 or however many they are, have all been part of the neo-colonial rulership of the British Empire. It is the end of our blindness. It is the end of us being deep asleep as those who were not for us came into the kingdom and grabbed it by force. And wherever you'll be, family, if you can go outside from 8:30 and observe this really rare event, and make your declarations for this nation. There's even someone who had given a declaration that you can say for your own individual lives, but you can say it also for our nation. And he's called Polycarp. He's we follow each other on X, and he said, I release the weight of old beliefs and step into the freedom of my awakened self. I release all past trauma and open fully to the sacred and divine within. And that's just on an individual level, but on a collective, as so-called Kenya, we release the trauma of this 60-year neo-colonial rulership that was a fake independence. And we reverse the inversion that was placed upon us by the wizards and warlocks of the Mzungus that made everything back to front and upside down so that we could not see ourselves clearly. We say goodbye, or so long, or farewell, or whatever, to the veil that was over our eyes, that prevented us from seeing our divine nature and disconnected us from our spiritual family that is and walks amongst us. We release all binding spells that have been placed over our minds, our hearts, and our souls to keep us in a loop of lack, of despair, and of death. Let me know in the comments below what you'll be releasing tonight. But only a few of us are needed to declare from 8:30 that it is done. It is over. The colonial rulership that has been over this nation since the 1800s or whenever, because even these dates are a lie, for however many hundred of years, ends tonight with this sacred blood moon lunar eclipse that will not be seen in our nation for at least the next 250 years. So trust, it's a big deal. It is what it is. And if you know, you know. We made it, family. We broke the brotherhood chains that were over this nation. And we are about to taste real and complete and total freedom from the foreign dragon, the Mzungu puppet master, and those amongst us he has used to rule and reign. And we will be seeing the collapse of this system soon and very soon, as it makes way for the new, or should I say ancient dispensation that is now here amongst us. It is what it is. And if you know,